Hello and welcome back to the Rainbow Library. Today I'm bringing you all a review of Rivalry at Play by Nadine Gonzalez. I do want to put a disclaimer up front that I received an e-arc of this book from NetGalley in exchange for an honest review, but that being said, I would still totally have read and purchased the book anyways, and I'm more than likely still going to purchase a physical copy because all I have right now is that e-arc. This book will be available for sale on July 1st through Harlequin.com and July 26th for all of their retailers. And I do also want to provide a trigger warning because in the second half of this book, there's a discussion of sexual harassment in the workplace, and it becomes pretty integral to the plot in that second half. So if that's something that could be problematic for you, then you might want to skip this one, unfortunately. So this book is about former high school rivals, Alexa and Jackson. They are reunited because Alexa is brought back home when her family is dealing with a legal issue, and she is called to assist in that. And despite what it sounds like with their former relationship being rivals, this is not an enemies to lovers romance. They make their attraction pretty much clear in the first few chapters, and then things progress from there. And there are still bumps along the road, like emotional barriers between the two and things like that. But it's not so much of that rivalry aspect as you might expect. So what I really liked about this book was the characters and their relationships to each other. It was all just very beautiful and very sweet. Very fun and easy to read. And I'm really excited that this is actually part of a series because Alexa's sister has already had a book that's already out and you can purchase it right now. And that is called Boyfriend Lessons. It's by Sophia Singh Sassoon. The brother Jonathan's book comes out in August, and that is going to be Vacation Crush, and it's by Yara St. John. And then we also are being treated to her brother Jaden's book, which is called Cinderella Masquerade, and that's by Laquette, and that comes out in October. So I'm sure those will be really great books as well. And there are also other books in the series. This is part of the Texas Cattlemen's Club series. And this particular section of the series, there are also books that focus on other characters, which are even smaller roles in this book. And some of them are not even present at all in this book. So there's plenty of content if you enjoy this kind of fictional universe that they've laid out with these characters here. All right, so Alexa is very much a control freak and a perfectionist, and so it leads a lot of people to think that she's kind of like demanding and that she's like emotionally unavailable, but she's actually just very insecure, which is what makes her kind of behave in those ways. She really feels like she's never fit into any social group, and that includes her family. She kind of has always felt like an outsider even there. And then we have Jackson, and he is just truly a sweetie pie. He's super romantic, and he's super loyal also, which is very nice. He's loyal not only to Alexa and their relationship, but he's also very loyal to his hometown and his home state of Texas, which is very cool. In addition to the romance, which is the main focus, there's also the additional background threat where the family might be losing their land. It's kind of in dispute over some claims over some oil and things like that. And that is what brought Alexa home in the first place. But that plot is not resolved in this book, so I'm assuming it will be resolved like towards the end of the series. But ultimately the main focus is the romance. Like I mentioned before, it develops pretty quickly, and it's actually pretty low on the angst side as well. There's a little bit of tension and like will they won't they in the third act of the book, but pretty much for the most part it's just like a sweet and fast development, which is actually really refreshing. Because I was exactly in the mood for something that was kind of like fast-paced. And another thing that I really liked about this book is that it was very funny. I highlighted a whole bunch of passages that actually made me like giggle a little bit. So yeah, overall, Rivalry at Play is a really enjoyable read, and I hope that you all will pick it up. July 1st, it will be available through Harlequin.com. And then also, you can purchase it through any other retailers on July 26th. So thank you so much to Harlequin and their publicity team for approving me for this e-arc. I had a great time reading this book. I don't think I mentioned, but I read it in less than 24 hours. It was so good. I just flew through it. So I hope that you all will pick up this book as well and enjoy it. And also go ahead and take a look at that cover because it is gorgeous and you won't regret it.